Walk-off win. Walk-off win. Walk-off win. Juan Soto, baby. The Yankees win. This team feels more like a playoff team now. They're definitely playing like a playoff team, right? And all the dumpster dive moves that people call dumpster dives, like John Berti and the rest of them, are coming through. Scoring. Wreaking havoc on the bases, right? Like, it doesn't matter. They're clicking when they win. It doesn't matter if you win by 10, if you win by 1. This is, these are Steals is in the house. Walk-off party, baby. That's right. Shout out to all these in the chats. This is it. When they play the Red Sox, it's a playoff environment no matter what. So, and again, I'm not really surprised they sent Berti home because that way he's one of the fastest guys in baseball. So, they had to go for it because I think the longer they go in extra innings, the worse it is for the Yankees. So that's one of the things that I've noticed. But again, exactly, winning is winning. Vin Diesel said it in Fast and Furious. That's what matter if you win by an inch or by a mile. Winning's winning. That's it. If Diesel said it, I'm good. 2 walk-offs in a row against, yes, exactly, Sergio, against good teams. Against both of them are probably going to be playoff teams. So, and again, the Yankees are slowly coming together. Their reinforcements are here. They've been getting healthier over the last couple of weeks. Right? And Berti came back in time. Didn't he score last night, too? He scored both winning runs on the walk-offs. So it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Yeah. This team is definitely a playoff team. Anything is possible in the playoffs. So this is not a 4th-place team or a 5th-place team like a lot of people said. No. Kudos to Aaron Boone for picking a good lineup again. Yep, picking a good lineup. Kudos to Nestor Cortez for pitching well. But I'll take a 2-1. And again, they didn't use money. Tommy Kahnle was good. Clay Holmes was good. So Clay Holmes came in. I know a lot of us were stressed, but he does it. And I said this repeatedly recently too, that he does his best when he comes into tie games. That's when he performs his best, right? So, and that's when I bring him in. I'm fine bringing him in the 9th inning if the game is tied. If they're up by 1, forget about it. By the way, smack the like buttons, everybody. We almost have 100 people in here already. Let's try to get over 100 likes as quickly as we can. I greatly appreciate it. I always do. And I thank you for it. Steels, it's good to see you, brother, man. It's good to see you in here. And shout out to all of you, too. Team Brawlers, Jonathan, Jonathan, Robert, Clarence, Womplug, all of yous. DM, Pasties here, Michael Ryan, Peanuts in the building, Felix, Michael, Ryan, Steels, Josh. We got the whole crew of Jake Bosses in the building. Yeah, pitching is slowly coming around. Slowly coming around, right? Daniel Burry's in here too. There he is. It's a party now. That's what I'm talking about. Wink is in the building too. Consigliere's in the building. The made men are here in effect. The Prime Minister of Texas is in the building. That's right. Virginians in here. Josh, D-Train. Shout out to the bullpen. They kept these dudes at bay, man. It's just a pesky. We got our asses handed to us by the Red Sox last time. They were stealing bases left and right, right? And we kept these guys at bay today, which is good. So I'm not that concerned about Volpe hitting. I think he'll be okay, but as long as it's not hurting the team, I'm less concerned. I would like him to get up to hit more. Of course, I would also like Judge to hit more too. And if Dominguez is in there, I like him too. He's like 2 for 18, batting like 140. So I would like a lot of these guys to hit. Yeah. 52 likes already. All right, we can get 100 pretty quickly. Hopefully. Buffalo's like in Buffalo Bills, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, Josh Allen's not playing, man. He is not playing. Melo, 2 straight walk-offs, baby. 2 consecutive walk-offs. Come on. Yeah, who win? Do you guys? Do you? I mean, I don't know if you feel. Do you feel better about this Yankee team than you did a month ago? I know I do. And I'm stick by the set. You know, my what I said. I said once the reinforcements come back here, they're going to be a better team. Tua got knocked out of the game steals. Oh boy, the Buffalo defense, man. Another concussion. Unbelievable. Dude is going down to Steve Young. What did Steve Young had like 8 concussions or something like that? Like unbelievable. Dominguez had a couple good catches in the outfield and drew a good walk. Yep. Stephen B. Damn, Tua was taking a beating, man. It reminds me of Steve Young, man, of the 49ers, man. He used to get his ass handed to him. I think it's 8 or 9 concussions that he had, which is crazy. So, yeah, eliminating a team from playoff contention. That's right, one point. That's right, man. Man, we'll see. I mean, Stroman has another chance to have probably 2 more starts. So, yeah. Yeah, he's hitting the ball pretty hard into some gloves. I mean, you know, he did pop up twice with the bases loaded today, which sucks, but that's unfortunate. But I don't know who came up with these ridiculous expectations. I don't know why people are comparing him to Bobby Witt and some of the top shortstops in all of baseball. I don't know why people are doing that. Just let Volpe be Volpe. Yes, we do, Buckeye. We do look better. We look like just a more complete team, a more athletic team, right? And I'm glad that's Soto's second career walk-off. First one is a Yankee. So that makes me feel good. Now, if we get Judge to get on fire a little bit too, we'll be all right. And Ian Hamilton, yeah, but it's good to have him back out there too. It's good to see Canely fight back too, with those guys that got on base. It's good to see the relievers fight back, not just give in and give up these hits and runs. It really is, man. It really, really is. So I mean, I'm encouraged by this Yankee play. I really am. Yeah, I mean, I think Volpe will be okay. I think Volpe will be okay. Well, Rizzo never looks like he's running. He's slow. I mean, he really does. Well, this is true too. Judge has hit the ball hard. Yeah, I mean that double play that freaking Devers turned on Judge earlier was impressive. That was an impressive double play, and he hit the ball right on the screws. So I think he'll be okay. We need Stanton to get back in here too. Right, Tats is in the building. There he is. Back to back, I love it. I love back-to-back walk-offs. John Berti scored the winning run both games. I'm glad my boy Berti's back. Yes, indeed. Bullpen looked fantastic tonight. And shout out again. I'm a pass on Tommy Pham. I'm personally a pass on Tommy Pham. So, band director. Yeah. He missed some good hitting pitches today, Pacey. You're right about that. Yeah, Michael. I mean, the pitching's been better. Yes, they have. Yeah. And Bert, look, that's the whole point of having guys that are fast, right? If you didn't have a guy, if Anthony Rizzo or Stanton was running them, those hits the last 2 games, it would have been thrown out at home plate. But Berti, he ain't throwing him out. He's so fast. 76. I mean, 24 more likes to get to 100. 24 more likes. We have 24 people and haven't hit that thumbs up yet. Berti is signed, but yes, DJ, I think he's got 1 more year, if I'm not mistaken. Let's confirm that right now, because that's a good question. I think John Berti spot track. Let's see, contract. He's got 1 more year. He's a free agent 2026, so he's with us next year too. And Jazz is with us for 2 more years. So, yes, Brother Bill. Yeah, he generally kills the Yankees there. So I'm glad we shut him down today. I'm glad we shut him down. I mean, I hope they do it more. We'll see. But he's been a Yankee killer. Yeah. Boone. Yeah, shout out to Boone for picking good. Yeah, managing the game well and picking good lineups. Yeah, give him credit too. It's worth it. Yeah, there he is, Ken. What do you know, my friend? You and NFA just bringing the house down with your call, with your plays, man. I love it. With your play-by-plays, you guys do good work, man. You really do. Shut down Durant. We shut down a lot of these guys. I mean, Tyler O'Neill. We got a couple hits, but he's a good-looking bat. That was a good trade. I mean, getting him for Chris Sale, that was a good trade. And Sale is doing fantastic. He's a contender for the Cy Young Award in the National League right now. So, Berti, Berti, for John. Nick Berti is Burdi. So, Nick the pitcher is Burdi. John Berti is Berti. Oh, yeah, and Jazz was really good at third base too. Yeah. Well, Yankee Mike, the other thing, I mean, I don't know if you saw it, but Austin Wells tried to steal too, which is why Jazz tried to steal. And then Austin Wells pulled back and left Jazz stuck. That's why he got thrown out first. No. Berti the reliever did get DFA'd, so he's back in the AAA right now. Yep. Graded better by who, Chet? Gunnar Henderson was Rookie of the Year last year. And Bobby Witt Jr., he was he number 2 pick in the draft? How was Volpe graded higher than them? And it's unfair to compare him to them. Witt is a superstar, and Gunner's solid too. But I'm not discounting Volpe's batting average being almost 50 points higher. He's doing things, and his small progress is still progress, and I'll take it. So, but who graded him higher? That's my question. Well, if he's graded higher, you should be told who graded him higher, so you can fact check it, right? That's my question: is who graded him higher, and in what metric was he graded higher? That's what I'm curious. And Gunner's defense is not that great. You're right about that. I mean, Volpe won a Gold Glove last year, and Gunner did not. So, You guys having issues with the screen? With the stream? Buckeyes having an issue. Nobody's saying else. No one else is saying they're having issues. Okay, yeah. Nestor was good today. Shout out to Nestor. Buckeye, if you want, X out and then come back in if you want. Maybe there's just a connectivity issue. No one else is having issues. So it might be a connectivity thing, Buckeye. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll take small steps from Volpe. I will take small steps. Thank you, guys. I'll take small steps from Volpe. Bobby Witt's a superstar. What are you going to do? So people are going to progress differently, right? Yeah, and Hamilton was dealing tonight, yeah. But I am curious what they mean by graded higher. It doesn't give me much to work with. Who graded him higher? The game tomorrow, Robert? Let's see. Tomorrow's game. Let's see if I can pull up here and extract. Yeah, the Bills are up 31-10. Oof, damn. Okay, MLB. Tomorrow. You know what tomorrow is, right? Friday the 13th. So if you're a horror movie fan, watch a Friday the 13th movie. I'm going to pay my respects and watch a Jason movie. I watched part 1 and 2 today. So I have to watch at least one of them tomorrow because it's a special day. And my name is Jason. So I got to pay my respects. The game tomorrow, yeah, it's on Apple TV. You're right. It's on Apple TV. That's what it says here, too. Hmm. Yeah, tomorrow. Schmidt's tomorrow, Ken? Okay. Tanner Houck. It looks like Tanner Houck for the Red Sox. They just announced it, it looks like. 8-10 with a 3.24 ERA. Clark Schmidt 5-3 with a 2.34 ERA. So I don't know, Robert. I mean, being upset with himself, was he? I mean, if he was, then why did he say now they do this to me? Why did he put it on the team? That's my question. But I like, that he's challenging himself and all that stuff too. So that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, who's calling Dominguez the next Trout? I mean, people calling him the next Mickey Mantle too. I'm like, oh, guys, let's get crazy. Let's get real here. There's nothing that suggests that he's going to be the next Mickey Mantle. So who was saying that, D Train? Tua, yeah, Tua is mobile, but dude, the Buffalo Bills are good, man. They're good. Yeah, I don't care for Apple TV announcers either, Johnny Bravo. I don't. No. Hamilton, look, I mean, Hamilton or Cousins or Weaver. Weaver, it looks like, can throw multiple innings, which is good. And he's got that moxie. He's got that flair, too. So this is a good lineup there now. And I think they know not to not to put Holmes at closer anymore. So, and they said as much, which is good. McFly, in case you. Damn it! Oh my God. Yeah, it's good hitting by Juan Soto. Concussion. Look at that. Which broadcast? The game, the one I was on today, Ira? Buckeye. Always pleasure having you on, my friend. Always pleasure. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Trout's going to be a Hall of Famer. So, that's for sure. Yeah, like, I don't understand why. I don't understand why they're doing that. It just doesn't make any sense. Let Dominguez be Dominguez. Let Volpe be Volpe, right? Why are we comparing him to so many people? It's just crazy. Yeah, I saw, and Volpe is the guy that made the out with the bases loaded both times too. So yeah, exactly, Ken. That's right. And 98 likes. We need 2 more to get 100. Let's get over 100 likes. Let's blow through that sucker. Yeah, contact and speed. Yeah, I mean, look, speed, man. I'm happy that Berti's back. I'm really happy that Berti's back. Yeah, they should re-sign Soto, J. Bryan. Absolutely. Major need in pitching? I don't know about that. I mean, the major need in the bullpen. And I would go after Tanner Scott, but Juan Soto's got to be priority number 1. There is nobody the Yankees can sign in free agency that would have a bigger impact than Juan Soto. Nobody. All right. CeeLo, number 100, baby. Shout out to CeeLo. Shout out to you, my friend. Yeah, baby. Resurrect, exactly, bro. Thank you, brother Bill. Resurrect Jason. Yeah. Glaber, yeah, put them on board. That opposite field home run today. Yeah. He's picking things up in September too. He really is. So, and Clay Holmes was money tonight. I don't know. It looks like it's his kryptonite. Coming in with 1-run games. If he comes in with big leads, he's fine. Comes in with a team tied, it's fine. Comes in with a 1-run lead, that's his kryptonite. I don't know why, but I don't know. But we know Soto's gonna test the market. Yeah. But there's really no better opportunity for Soto than here. Honestly, there's no better opportunity. Wilmer is in the place. What's good, brother? Yeah, let's put a streak together is right. Let's put a streak together is right. This is the 85th win for the Yankees this season. 85. I would agree, Pacey. I think where Holmes will go into a more low-key environment, and he'll do fine. He'll do fine. So, yeah, they did it twice today, Brian. They loaded up the bases twice. So, we need them to score more often in those opportunities, even if it's 1 run. Something's better than nothing. But exactly, Mark, getting healthy at the right time. We had so many naysayers, right? They were just saying they were gonna miss the playoffs. They were gonna be bums. Like, let's just blame Boone and Cashman for everything. And I thought it was important to stick with, stay the course. Let the team get healthy, and they're showing that they can, produce when they're healthy. And the lineup looks more cohesive. They're enjoying themselves. So, yep. Yeah, Soto's no stupid. He's not stupid. He's got Boris's age. He knows exactly what to do. Exactly, Pasty Fire Boone. Yeah. Yeah. Finding ways to win the game. He's damn right, Sean. Yes, we are. We get to 90 wins again with Boone. You got to fire him. It's too many 90-win seasons for him. It's too many. Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's a good point, David. Sit down Torres hits me. Sit down Cortez. Yeah. Yeah. That's right, C. Morales. Stay the course. That's right. Pasty, Aaron Boone is 10th all time in Major League history winning percentage. His winning percentage is higher than Joe Torre's is higher than Casey Stengel. It's higher than Joe Girardi. Okay, it's crazy. But people love to trash Boone because of why his post-game interviews or whatever. Like, numbers don't lie. And he's had mostly weak rosters here. He's gotten these teams to overperform. No. Well, exactly, Mark. At least somebody's saying it. You got a DFA. Consider DFAing Judge. He hasn't homered in 16 games, man. Aim small, miss small. Patriot. Yeah, I remember that too. Well, exactly, Pasty. But that's what we're fed constantly. A steady diet of anti-Boone and anti-Cashman by the so-called geniuses. It is what it is. David, thank you. We appreciate that. Look, it's we ride or die with this team, and when we win, they're happy. When they lose, we're sad. But we always try to find bright spots, even in a loss, right? And because there are mostly bright spots, so Boone, he can have weird comments all he wants, as long as they keep winning. I don't give a shit what he says. Excuse the language, but I don't care. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about that sports girl. I don't know if it won't hit the playoffs. I'm not sure about that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We don't pedal over talking points, and we don't use other people's talking points as our arguments either. Exactly right. Real. real. Exactly. Exactly, man. I wouldn't hesitate to give him. I would. Yeah, I mean, I like Ian Hamilton, and he's got several more years with the Yankees of control. And if B is here in the building, brother, what's up? Hope your back is continuing to get better too, my man. We love our team, David. Right? We love our team. We don't abandon them when they lose. Other places do. We don't. So. He's costing. I don't know. I don't know about that, Michael. But okay. We got to hold some of the young guys. He's given like Ben Rice got an opportunity, and then he just got cold, and unfortunately, Dominguez would have been up here earlier, but he got hurt. So, Warren got an opportunity. He didn't really capitalize on it. Alaska's in the building, Sivia. What's good? So, it's crazy, but exactly, CeeLo. When you eat other people's pets, exactly, CeeLo. That's what's happening. They're eating other people's pets now. They're dogs and cats, man. That's the new epidemic. 115 likes. Appreciate you. You guys are the best. I will definitely blame Boone for the extra innings win. Damn right, and you gotta blame him. Well, this is the other thing too, Robert. Yeah, I mean, we're getting other guys to contribute now, Jazz and Torres, and yeah, and we need them to do it. No, sports guru. Stop. What are you, an Astros fan? Mets fan? Yep, they do, Ken. They have a speed component. Yeah, and they've got a lot of speed now. Hopefully they take advantage of it more. So, magic number for the division is 13. I think it's going to go right down to the last week of the season. I think it's going to be between them and Baltimore. And it's going to stay close, which is good. I mean, good playoff baseball. It's good playoff race, playoff chase, pen and chase. Yeah. Could be an Orioles fan, yeah. Sivia, always a pleasure. Well, you don't have a very high, thoughts about the Yankee sports guru. That's a shame. And they are manufacturing runs, playing small ball, right? Getting hits, stealing bases, yeah. And they need to do that more often. Yeah, exactly, Robbie. When the Yankees were winning all these championships, they couldn't beat the Royals, and the Royals are losing like 100 games a year. The Royals gave us fits. We couldn't beat them at all. We were like, what the hell? We pound everybody, but we get our asses handed us by the Royals, who had nobody at the time, which is crazy, but that's just the way that it is in baseball. You never know. Yeah, but this is also like, it's an interesting season this year too, Marcus. You make a good point. Like when we're losing, they're losing. When we're winning, they're winning. It's one reason it's staying so close. It's almost like it's meant to be this way towards the end of the season, right? So, it's like fate. No, we don't know that, sports guru. If they were healthy, because all the time we weren't healthy either. So there's no guarantee. Yeah. Extras. Exactly, Consigliere. Exactly, brother. 85 wins, that's right. 85, baby. 5 away from the magic 90. Cursed George Brett. Yeah, Torian Zimmer loved to hit and run. Yeah, and they had a lot. I mean, they had guys that were also good candidates for hit and run. I'm those. That was my exact prediction too, NFA. I know you and I talked about it. I predict them to win 95 games as well. So they've got 15 games left. If they go 10-5, they win 95 games. And with the schedule they have, they could very well do that. They could very well do that. Mhm. There's not a single team that's projected to win 100 games. If you can, not a single team. No. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We haven't had a losing season since 1993. Yep. We're a very spoiled team, spoiled fan base. We're lucky to have, this. Wilmer, have a great night. We're lucky to have this team and be fans of this team. We are. Got away from throwing his thing. He did a little bit, Wink. A little bit. He's got a lot of movements on his pitches. So, a lot of movements on his pitches. Yeah. We'll see if we even face the Astros. We'll see who we face. I have no idea. Yeah. Don't know. 92 is the last losing season. It's 32 years ago. Yeah. So we've been spoiled, man. Spoiled. Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. We have been spoiled. Yeah, and yeah, I like Angry Nestor. He is pitching well. I do. And yeah, I think we're 3-5 in extra inning games this year now. 3-5. So taking two, we might be 4-5 now. Extra. We've had that was part of our kryptonite this year. Extra inning games, especially ones on the road, because they would always walk off on us. So we'll see. They have to make it out of their bracket, the Astros too. So 4-5. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, and Holmes is definitely more comfortable in probably in a middle relief setup man type of situation. So I like the way that they're kind of configuring the back part of the bullpen now with Cousins and Weaver, and I like what they're doing. I really do. So Yankees would face with the Guardian or the Guardians of the Twins, maybe. Um, well, exactly. Let's just get into the postseason and then let's figure it out from there. Let's keep getting healthy, and we have as good a chance as any in the American League. As good a chance as any. Yep. So I mean, I'm not handing the Dodgers the World Championship yet, like a lot of people were doing in the beginning of the season. I'm not just giving it to them. What younger direct player that will make a move and being surprising contributor next year, Mark? Well, Jason Dominguez is one, and one of their pitchers. I'm going to say one of their pitchers in the bullpen makes a good impact. I'm not sure how much Spencer Jones is going to get to play the next year. He's got to spend some time in AAA and continue to develop. But his ceiling is projected to be higher than Dominguez, so I'll just give him his time and let him develop. So Yeah, Kershaw has been he's had trouble in the postseason with the Dodgers. He's had a lot of trouble, unfortunately. Play the winner of Baltimore, Kansas City. Oh boy, okay, all right. Well, that's who we face. Then that's who we face, right? We'll get an idea of when we play the Orioles next week. We'll get a good idea of what it's going to feel like. Tyler Glasnow coming back, good for him. Yeah, game on call, and we'll see who they play. We'll see who they play. If they play the Orioles, it'll be Corbin Burns, yeah. Yep, the Yankees have beaten Burns this year already, too. So, yes, indeed. Phillies, Dodgers, Astros, Yankees. It could be. It could be that. That could be the Final Four right there. That could be the Final Four. That's a hell of a Final Four. Yeah, Cole versus if we got the Orioles, it would be Burns. If we got the Royals, it would be Seth Lugo, I think. If we got the Twins, it would be I don't even know who the heck is the ace on the Twins. But this is good. I mean, I'm more excited now because it's we're really getting a taste of what the playoff picture could look like and how how we feel about the Yankees getting into the postseason. So Guardians are very scrappy. They're fast. They hit. They don't strike out a lot. So Guardians are definitely scrappy. We're 4-2 this year against the Royals. All right, I'll take that. I'll take that, Guru. Yeah. Yeah, scrappy teams are tough. They are tough. Yes, indeed. Watching the Reagans for Kansas City on the nights. Yeah, big lefty. Yeah, he's a big lefty. Yeah, I don't know how much DeGrom and Scherzer are going to give them. They're on massive contracts too. What can they? I don't know what they're going to give the Rangers at this point. Can the Rangers even make it? Is the other question. 122 likes. All right, gang. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate all of you getting those likes up. Great night too, Robert. I'm going to wrap this up in a minute myself. Go upstairs and get some rest. I'm up early again tomorrow. I'm always up in the morning early, working out. So, got to train the body, and then I got to train the mind after that. So, got to stay consistent. That's why Sunday I enjoy. It's my Sabbath day, my day of rest. I just stretch. I'm working on usually Monday through Saturday. Seager is done for. Yeah, yes, he is. Corey Seager. That's a big blow for the Rangers. Big blow. The Mets can possibly make it the postseason. Yeah. Castelletti have a great night. 6-4 versus the Orioles. All right, Winkle. I'll take that, man. I will take that. Yeah, Corey Seager undergoing season-ending surgery. Yeah, that's a big blow for the Rangers. But we are, on the other hand, we've got Cody Poteet coming back. Maybe another arm here or another young arm or something like that. So, and if DJ doesn't make the postseason roster, my guess, and I said this yesterday and today, is they'll probably put him on the 60-day IL, which takes him off the 40, and then they'll bring up somebody as a prospect to keep them away from the Rule 5 draft by getting them on the 40-man. I appreciate that, Mike Ryan. It was a pleasure. White room with black curtains. I haven't figured out how I'm going to decorate it yet, that brother, but I'm going to have a bunch of paraphernalia behind me in my room. A bunch of paraphernalia. I have like my baseball memorabilia. I'm going to have all my My belt certificate's up on the walls too, so on the sides. I'm gonna get everything up there, my degrees and all that stuff. Yeah, I would agree. I don't see DJ in the playoff roster either. Cream Cash rules everything around me. Wu-Tang, baby. I saw them live. They were awesome. Awesome. This is a green screen backdrop. I just slides up and down. It's my green screen. My favorite memorabilia piece, I got a couple. A couple Yankee pieces, some old school stuff, and then I got like a big Vince Lombardi thing. I got a big Michael Jordan up in the air, then a dunk. I have it autographed by him. I've got quite a bit of memorabilia stuff, Mark, that I'm going to have up in the room. And once I get the room furnished and done, I will take you personally on a tour of the room and show you everything that's in it, just so you can see. I think they will, Jonathan. I don't know if they're going to do it yet, but I think they will. White room black. I like that, Robert. I like it. Took me a second, but I like that, Robert. They'll pick it up, Milton. They will. Mark, yeah, I collect pieces when I can. I got a big Steve Prefontaine thing, and I was a former competitive runner. I got Prefontaine. I got Vince Lombardi. I've got like old school Yankee Stadium stuff from like back in the days where it's black and white, and the kids like it's. You'll see it all in the room. I have a big Bruce Lee frame thing as well. So, and obviously cards too, Mark. But I've got some memorabilia that I'm definitely going to put up. And since we moved here, it's just been in storage in bubble wraps. So just protecting it all. Gooch is in the building. What's up, Gooch? Cleet Boyer. All right, man. Nice. Nice, Ron. Pace of the Stadium. Like I said, I wish I did, Wink. I was thinking about buying one. Because you can still buy one. We missed you, Gooch, man. New York World Series, hell yeah, right? It would be a fantastic, great thing to see. Absolutely. Juan Soto hit the walk-off, Gooch. Juan Soto. Yeah, we got mobbed by his teammates, which is awesome. So, really good to see. Feel good night tonight. Jazz hit it last night, another 2 consecutive walk-offs, so I'll take it. My prediction for the Giants. I forgot who they're playing. I mean, I think the Giants. I think they're only going to win like 3 or 4 games this year. And let me see. Let me pull it up. So the New York Giants get the Washington Commanders. Commanders lost. I think they'll win. I think they'll beat the Commanders, but not by much. And I will preview all the games, obviously, right before we get a little bit. Probably on Saturday, I'll preview the games for Sunday. I give you my predictions and the over/under and all that stuff. People like to bet on football, so. And yeah, the Giants, if they win 3 or 4 games, I think they're going to get like a top 5 pick in the draft, which I hope they draft a quarterback. They really need to do. But I'm hearing that Bill Belichick's name is being mentioned as a potential next Giants coach. I'm not sure how much teeth there is to it, but that's what I'm hearing right now. Well, exactly, Mark. Where's he going to go? To have that duo like he has with Judge. I mean, Pete Alonso might not even be back. So, Steelers and Broncos will be a good series, yeah. I think at the end of the day, Soto will be back. I think the Mets are going to make a big splash, but it won't be for Soto. I think it's going to be probably for Corbin Burns, maybe Anthony Santander too. So, Lorenzo, probably. Yeah, I mean, I could see the Giants. In all honesty, it'd be kind of crazy, but let's see what he can do. Mhm. I'll take it. I like Dayball, but it's this Belichick, man. Hmm. If the Yankees keep Soto and add Pete Alonso for first base, that'd be kind of crazy. That'd be kind of crazy. I think Ben Rice is most likely going to get a shot, but I wouldn't be surprised if they added another big bat to Soto. That I would not be surprised. So, cash from Boone to crack some heads, get some runs, things. So, yeah, you might be right, man. You might be right, brother Bill. Hmm. Cowboys or Eagles might hire Belichick. I don't know if the Eagles are going to hire him. The Eagles aren't looking for a new coach. Cowboys, I can see, but I don't know if the Eagles would. They have a cohesive unit over there. I'm not sure that they would move on from their guys. Yeah, I agree, Lou. Several teams will make a push for Soto, but at the end of the day, I think the Yankees are going to prevail. Yeah. Soprano reference. That last time I was at, Brother Bill, the last time I was at MetLife Stadium for the Jets Giants, I sat on the 30-yard line with my uncle. We sat in the second row. In the first row in front of us was James Gandolfini, Tony Soprano. He was a big Jets fan. He was so cool. Such a nice guy. Sirianni's in the hot seat. Really, Lorenzo? Is he? Yeah. LG 34. What's happening? Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, they win in small ball, they win in big, big games too. So they need to win all these types of games. Top pitcher in the Yankees minors. They got a couple of relievers. Obviously, you got Chase Hampton who's back. You got Clayton Beater who's back. Will Warren pitched well in the minors. Got a couple other guys too. Let me pull up the Yankees. Let me see. Scranton. Yankees. Here we go. The Scranton Rail Riders. I'll tell you exactly. Edgar Barkley has been a guy that's been talking about. So, and Nick Berti's there. Phil Bickford's there. Yeah, they're not on the 40 men right now. The guy that I'm talking about is. Where is he? They got a lot of pitchers. My God. Tanner Tully's here too. I didn't see the guy that I'm looking for. Yeah, Yoendris Gomez here. Zach Green, Victor Gonzalez, who's one of the guys I got from the Dodgers. Joey Gerber, Efros, Yuri De Los Santos, Bickford, Berti, Kervin Castro, Edgar Barclay. So they got some depth. And I think Spencer Jones can be the first baseman too, yeah. I think so too. I think Spencer Jones will be wise to get some development in AAA before he comes up. That's my guess, but we'll see. One more year to Volpe. He's still in pre-arb. What are you expecting from him, AOG? Just out of curiosity. I mean, his batting average is almost 50 points higher. And he's on pace to most likely win another Gold Glove. Arias is nowhere near. He's like 3 years away. Roderick Arias. He is nowhere near the majors. Unfortunately, AOG. I think it depends, Gooch. I think it really depends on who we play in the playoffs. If we win the division, I think we'll have a bit of an easier go in the first round, but we'll see. We'll see. I've said that too, Brother Bill. I would give these guys some years too, Volpe and Walls. Just lock them up on a cheap. Get them here. Yep. Natural progression. So 40, almost 50 points higher is not natural progression. AOG. Just curious to know what your take is here. I think Spencer Jones will be a beast. Yes. It will, AOG. I mean, he's only in his second year of pre-arb. It takes a while for some of these guys to come around. But I'll take the steps of progress. I'll do it. I do think he'll get better and have less, frequent cold spells too. Yeah, I think 1, Robert, if I remember correctly. The numbers don't really tell the story when you watch the games. Those are the numbers. The numbers don't lie. I mean, batting average is almost 50 points higher. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he's going to hit 60, Gooch. I don't really care if he does, honestly. I think he's maybe been impressing a little bit, but I think that he's retired, and I think he'll come around right before the playoffs. We need him to be hot in the postseason. We need him to play well in the postseason. That's one of the things he hasn't done over his first couple of years with the Yankees. So we need him to change that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 50 plus ribbies. He's also got, I think, almost 30 steals too, Volpe. So, You were sold that by who, AOG? We were kind of sold that he was going to at least progress in that. Nobody can predict he's going to progress the same way. So who sold you that, AOG? Is my question. That is an impossible thing to predict. And you say we were kind of sold that by who? That's my question. Because it wasn't by Brian Cashman. They stayed committed. That's not answering the question. They stayed committed to him. Yeah, I know that. Okay. But that's not the answer to the question. I said, who sold us that he was going to progress the same way that those superstars progressed? Now we can't. By their actions, they're loyal to their players. Okay. Can't put this on Cashman and Boone if that's the goal here. Okay. Of course, they stay committed to him. He beat out Peraza for the shortstop job. He won a Gold Glove, right? So, and he's on the cheap for the next 6 years. But they never said he was going to progress the same way those other guys progressed. I never heard that. That I never heard. Right? They don't talk like that. They don't leak stuff like that. You're not beating him up, J. But this is one thing you should know about me. I will ask hard questions when claims are made. Because I want us to have a thorough understanding of why we're saying things that we're saying. Right? Do I think Volpe will be fine? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Does he still have things he needs to work on? Absolutely. Yeah. Most definitely. The fact of the matter is they're in first place, the Yankees. Right? Well, this is stubborn to do the obvious moves. What are the obvious moves? See, this is the thing. Okay. I don't care what other beat writers and other channels say. None of them are baseball experts. Okay. Especially the channels. So what are the obvious moves? AOG, that's my question. Well, exactly. Yeah, that's a good point too, that brother Bill. Jeter's stats were never at the level of A-Rod's and even Omar's, but he was the perfect guy for the Yankees. Perfect guy for the Yankees. Yeah. Well, I don't know what cliff you're talking about, AOG. Like his batting average is almost 50 points higher. That's progress. That's progress. We don't know yet, Gooch. Dominguez, not sure. He'll probably stay up, or at least until he's got to play well enough to justify being on the postseason roster. Great starts are not indicative of the entire season. Okay, a lot of them had great starts, and people level off, right? Nobody's going to continue to go the whole season. They're not going to do that. I mean, look at Bobby Witt. His batting average has fallen off, like 20-something points over the last couple of weeks. It happens. It happens. And honestly, AOG, I don't really care about the start. I care about how these guys finish. That's most, well, at least to me, it's most important. Start's great, but is he going to be there when it counts the most? That's the question for me. Volpe stats by month. I don't know if I can extract that. Would I leave Chisholm there? I would, if he wants to, but I wouldn't hesitate to try him at second base because I don't think, what do you call it? Torres is going to be back, so I think Jazz Chisholm, and he's a better second baseman. He's a very competent second baseman. He's new at third base. Let's see. By month. Okay. Batted 400 in March, but that's 2 days in March. 2 days doesn't really make anything. So did Quan. Yeah, he was batting like 370. He fell back down to earth too. It happens. It's very hard to sustain. This is 162 games. It's a long season. And he batted 259 in April, 293 in May, 220 in June, 235 in July. Went back up in August, 247. September still TBD. So we'll see what he bats at the end of the month. I do think, yeah, Holmes got a little bit of the confidence back, and this is the right situation, I think, in my opinion, to use him in. I think this is where they're going to be making adjustments in the bullpen. And like I said earlier, the bullpen's kind of finding its new identity. So we'll see what they do with it. So his average overall, let me pull him up here. Okay, so last year he batted .209 last year, and he's at .249 right now, so 40 points higher. And let's see too. He's got more steals this year than last year so far. Less strikeouts. He's approaching. He's got 55 ribbies. He had 60 last year, so he's approaching that too. His on-base percentage this year is higher. His slugging this year is pretty much right there. Might give or take a few percentage points. His OPS this year is higher than it was last year. So statistically, he is better in quite a few metrics. And that's why I keep saying small progress is still progress. Do I think who has found this stride so far at the end of the season? Who's that, Gooch? Global? Who's global? Torres, you mean? Sorry. Yeah, I think he's going to heat up at the end of the season offensively, just like I think Alex Verdugo will heat up at the end of the season too, because that's what they do pretty much every year. So it's kind of in their baseball DNA. So we'll take when it comes the third year. We'll see what happens. I mean, Witt's in his third year now. Volpe's only in his second, so. Jazz was a remarkable pickup by the Yankees. Absolutely remarkable. Yep. I'm so happy we have him. So happy we have him. Yep. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with the third year leap. We'll see what happens. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have more young players on this roster right now and in the lineup than we have in a while. That, Brother Bill, so that's an important point you're making. I remembered him in 2022. Yes, Jazz Chisholm. I said I liked his flair, I liked his energy, and I thought he'd be a good fit here. And that's 2 years ago. Mark, 2 more with Jazz. He's not a free agent until 2027. So we got 2 more years with him. 140 likes. All right. Maybe we can actually get to 150. We'll see. We need 10 more likes to get to 150. Cortez has 1 more year left of control, as does Trevino. So I would not be surprised if both those guys get traded this offseason. I would not be surprised. Oh, yeah, Mark. Yeah, man. I want Jazz to stay here. I like him. I don't think so, John Sue. I don't see the point, in all honesty. I'd rather play one of the young kids and let them get an opportunity to. Yeah. Yeah. Well, exactly. I mean, he Wells took advantage of the Trevino injury, and he took full advantage of it, and he's now hands down the starter. So, and Jason Dominguez could have taken over for Stanton when he got hurt, but he also got hurt at the same time, unfortunately. So that didn't help him. So, but I still think Glaber's going to try to get a big deal no matter what. I just don't think it's going to be from us. We've got other guys like Caleb Durbin and Yorbit Pivas. We have other guys that can cover second base with better defense as well. Yeah, that brother Bill. That was a good trade. He got the best offensive player at the deadline. None of those other big bats were moved. None of them. Oh. Donald, you'd bring in Peraza, Dominguez, and Oswald. Peraza's. I wish Peraza would have gotten a more of a sample size than he was given. And I do think if third base is a consideration next year, then he's got to be considered for third base. He's an elite defender, and at the very least, I want Oswaldo Cabrera's energy here and his versatility, right? And he's a guy that his batting average is 240, right? But it feels like a 290 because of the energy he puts forth. He's always hustling. He's always doing this, always doing that. So he's a guy that makes average stats look better. And I like guys like that. That's a great intangible. I like the way he carries himself. And he can handle this place. So, Kikuchi, I wouldn't be surprised at, brother Bill. I honestly would not be surprised if they made a play for him. It's a freaking Yankee killer. And he'll be a free agent. And just like Tanner Scott, both of these guys were acquired at the trade deadline, meaning what? They are not eligible to receive a qualifying offer. So the Yankees will not have to give up a draft pick for any of these guys. So if they did get a Kikuchi and a Tanner Scott just arbitrarily, none of them would be required draft picks. Not one. That makes to me makes them even more appealing. Yeah. Udall, there he is. I like to try to be a fair man too, AJ. I hear you, man. Yeah, Berti speed. Yeah, I mean, he scored the winning run yesterday and today. If that was Rizzo or Stanton running, their asses would have been thrown out at home plate. That speed does make a difference. This is the best roster Boone's ever had, AOG, for this Yankees team. And they're in first place right now, this late into the season. So, with a lot of injuries. So, I mean, Otani's definitely a freaking nature this year. So, 143 likes. All right, we need 7 likes to get to 150. Anybody hasn't hit that thumbs up yet, please do before we wrap it up here. But I want to thank you all for coming on and spending some time with us. 2 straight walk-offs, baby. I'll take that. I will take it any day of the week. Twice on Sunday. Right? The Yankees, look, the bullpen is figuring out its new identity, which is good. The starting rotation is kind of going back to where it was in the beginning of the year with consistency. Right? Now we just need a couple bats to get hot at the same time. Right? We really, really do. And then if that happens, then the Yankees are in a good spot to make a deep run. They really, really are. Well, exactly too, Daniel Darling. You're absolutely right there too. We usually lose the extra inning games, especially the ones on the road. They always walk off on us, right? So these 2 extra innings, yeah, you're exactly right. We had shit luck with the Ghost Runners. I'm glad they're not in the postseason. So I'm glad we got 2 consecutive walk-offs at home. And just goes to show the guys, the dumpster dive, John Berti and Jazz Chisholm were the guys that were the main contributors to it. And then Juan Soto today as well. You never know who's going to contribute. Never know. No. We'll see, AOG. We'll see. Pushing the right buttons helps when you have the right personnel. And this is the first time that he's had the right personnel. No. Yeah, Berti, man. John Berti, baby. He's got that mustache thing going, though. But that's all right. That's our 148 likes. We need 2 for 150 to accomplish the goal. I know we haven't gotten 25 subs, but But if anybody in here hasn't subbed to the channel, please do so, especially if you like live streams like this, you like daily Yankee talk. I appreciate it always. And if you happen to be a football fan, especially Giants, Jets, or Bills, I cover them now as well. I added football to this channel. So we're going to rock and roll all year. So, Donna, what do I think? If it's a 3-man rotation, I think it's going to be Cole, Rodon, and Hill. If it's a 4-man rotation, I think it's going to be Cole, Rodon, Cortez, and Hill. That's what I think. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking, Donald. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Defense. They need to get better in the infield defense, that's for sure. Well, now that we're healthier, AOJ, it's easier to do defensive replacements. We didn't have the guys that had them before. We had all of our backups were on the freaking IL. We're stunk. But now we've got them most in the back, which is good. So is Wells influencing Wells? I mean, look, he's the most Magnum PI guy in the team. I don't think anybody else is. That dude is rocking the Tom Selleck. That's like legit. We gotta get him a theme song, man. Oh, that's legit. Berti's got the little, it's not as handlebarish as Wells, but still cool. Still cool. Yeah, and these late inning closeouts are fantastic. Berti had that calf strain and he's missed, 2 months. So he's back now. So I don't care if it's just late inning postseason inning replacement, base running replacement. I'm fine with that. I am. Yeah, there's that cap stash. She's got it's almost like a Hitler mustache. Like crazy, but true. Yeah. As long as he can run, man, I don't care. I don't care. He has value too. So does Duke Ellis. They're going to be, valuable weapons on the base paths. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is he smart enough to do what? Late in and closeouts. He did it the last 2 games. No. Yeah, Giambi got into the stash game too. Yep. There's a couple guys, but Wells is he reminds me like Bull Hurley from Over the Top, man. That dude had the legit, that was seriously legit. I love that. Yeah, Stanton, we need him too. You're right about that, Ronald. Find that swing. He's missing some of these off-speed pitches where he should be crushing them. So he could definitely, be wants to heat up a little bit. Nestor has that nice little delicate mustache, like pitcher's mustache, all pretty, right? Wells has got the more, like he should be a state trooper or something like that, man, somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, Stanton generally heats up in the postseason as well. Yep. Wells does have a Thurman Munson vibe. It's like Thurman Munson, Magnum PI, man. It's straight up Thurman Selleck, man. You guys just got to do it, man. Mm-hmm. But yeah, let me let y'all go. I want you all to have a great night. If anybody hasn't hit that like button, we are 1 like away from 150. So if anybody wants to mind hitting that thumbs up before you leave, it's greatly appreciated. If you're not subbed to the channel, please sub before you leave too. Please recommend it to your friends. If anybody likes the Yankees or if they're football fans, please have them come join us. The live streams, I'll be recapping everything every Sunday with the games as well. We'll do Monday, we'll do Thursday too. So we'll be busy. There's going to be no dry spots on the channel now in the off season, where there usually is a dry spot. No dry spots. No, and that I'm looking forward to. But have a great night, everybody. Seriously, peace and love to all of you. I appreciate your feedback and your insights and everything. Keep up the great work, and see you on the other side. Game 2 against Red Sox tomorrow. Over and out.